Okay. Yeah, let me get my controller here. Ugh. All right. All right, now I got my good, nice little jumpy power. I can run around for goodies a bit more. And do side quests and stuff again. Speaking of which, looks like we've got one nearby. So today's probably going to be a lot of shards and side quests. Let's see.
Leave me alone, please.
I think it was one of the Pro CD's things, like meeting the boss after doing all the side quests.
Yeah. And you're like way stronger than you would normally be.
Right. Yeah, he made out a video recently basically saying, why aren't you doing little sketches anymore? It's just because I got tired of them.
Don't feel like it.
Now he'd rather do is what he was doing already. He does now, basically board game reviews.
There's some really interesting board games out there.
Oh yeah, there's some. Hell, I walked through the aisle at the Walmart, and I said, "Well, these are some good ones." Now, if only I had some people to play them with.
Oh, I mean, go to gaming hobby stores. They got even weirder stuff.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we got one of those here too. We have a place here, top tier board games. They got all sorts of stuff.
I got this interesting looking one that I bought a few years ago. I've never really had the chance to play for longer than a few turns at a time.
Yeah.
That I'll try out, called Iron Dragon.
Chopper's got his pen down.
It's a fantasy setting game about being a railroad tycoon, basically.
Oh, wow. I can't remember who it was. Somebody posted a picture of like his son's little made-up game there. I just made a comment. I bet that kid plays a wicked game of Carcassonne.
Oh, I've got that too. Carcassonne is fun.
I have not played that one.
Not super complicated, but it's fun.
I'm sure there's an online version of it I can play.
Yeah, I believe it's on Steam. But I have the actual physical board game also.
Oh yeah. I wonder if you see. Oh, there's a Steam game. There's a Steam version of Ticket to Ride as well.
Yep. I wish they had Iron Dragon, but I don't think there's a computerized version of that one. Unless one uses Tabletop Simulator, maybe. Which would be nice, because it's actually a bit complicated as a physical board game. Just because there's a lot of tokens and stuff to keep track of.
Yeah.
Because you got all these different resources to you got to keep track of. It's all about building train lines, transporting goods, making money.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I told you about this one. I don't know if you or Kinamir or both. I was telling you about the Square Enix is having a publisher sale through the 28th.
Mentioned it to both of us during yesterday's stream, if I remember correctly.
Okay, yeah.
I'd already noticed it on Steam, but yeah, and good to make sure people know about, because there's a lot of good stuff there.
Yep.
Excuse me while I do backflip for dear life. Oy. I hate that barrage he does.
Okay, this looks like an interesting game. Gladiator Guild Manager.
There's a lot of these manager games these days. That's a good twist on it, though.
Yeah.
Whoa. Right off of that thing. Crap. Ah, no. I don't think it hurt as bad as it usually does. Ugh. Fighting these things. Arg. Okay. The worst part is that his little flurry of spittle there has AoE.
Mm-hmm.
So even if they don't hit you directly, they still knock you around.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you take less damage from the splash, but you still get stunned.
Yeah.
Which makes it harder to get away from the other shots. Boy. Having his friend around doesn't help me much either. What the hell's going on? Okay, he's dead. I was worried I was dead too, because they weren't showing me anything.
Yeah.
Ugh. I thought maybe they're going into one of those dramatic death scenes.
Yeah.
No, there's just too much stuff obscuring everything. Ah! Ooh, that might be the first time I actually escaped from that move. Oy. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on that Squeenix sale.
Yeah.
I just have it all already. Like the Nier games by themselves are great. You know, it's probably the best thing on the sale, honestly.
Yeah.
Both Nier games on sale at the same time. That's pretty awesome. Did you pick up anything from that sale?
No, I haven't. I gotta save my money until payday.
Are you planning to get one? Get something
I
when
don't
that comes
know.
up?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Do you have the Nier games yet?
I got so many games I haven't finished yet.
Oh yeah, me too, but
will not forget what you've done.
still. Sometimes it's worth taking advantage of a sale, even if you're not going to play the game immediately. You know?
Yeah. I don't know.
Depends on how strong the sale is on those particular items. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Oh, shard.
Didn't you say you played the Avengers game?
Yeah. Yeah, from through Game Pass.
Hmm.
It's not bad.
All right, now, well, they have the Avengers Endgame Edition bundle for 27, so that's the 28th.
It's probably worth that much, yeah.
Nah, by the time I get paid, it'll be the sale will be over.
Hmm. Well, all of the sales or just that one?
The Square Enix one.
Everything Square Enix? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, maybe it'll come around again.
Someday. I'll be more concerned about some of the other items. Like, Avengers is okay and all, but I don't think it's anything worth getting all worried about.
Yeah.
This is not the place to be to get inside this place.
Mm. Ow, ow, ow.
Okay. Only downside to the ice jump is it does take up a bit of energy.
Mm.
So useful though. It's worth it generally. Just gotta be careful about doing it in combat, which I was doing in that last mission.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes you just need to escape.
Escape.
Cool.
Something.
I know you're electric, but doesn't mean you need to magnetize onto everything you see.
There's one
Especially
there.
stone.
Ninja.
Electric ninja.
Check it. See, there's a series I could recommend, but you have to kind of be a fan of the stuff that it's spoofing to begin with to really understand it. The series is called Ninja the Mission Force.
It's a terrible name.
Well, if you understand what it's spoofing, this was during the 80s and early 90s. There's this glut of movies out of Hong Kong, which basically use a cut and paste style. They take a movie that already existed that they managed to get the rights to, and kind of re-edit it and put in some of their own new footage and make a whole new movie out of it.
Uh-huh.
And since it was the 80s and it was the ninja movie boom, a lot of those movies were ninja movies. And the new footage was usually done on the cheap. You could tell the ninja suits came right out of a martial arts catalog or a kung fu magazine ad.
Right.
And now I will say the stunt work, they've got some pretty decent guys, although it's usually when they're in the full ninja outfit the stunts really happen. When you get the guys' faces showing they're trying to do the stunts, it's not looking quite as good.
Oh, I see. All right, give me a pause for 1 second here. Just want to do this dead drop dialogue quick.
With the bird.
Audio surveillance of Joseph Bertram, file B082.
We need to do something about that swamp trash. She's been killing my boys and disrupting my operation. It's costing me money. The men are starting to get superstitious about the swamp witch. She's slippery too. Can't track
That's the
her
oil.
once she jumps in the mangroves.
What did you have in mind, sir?
She likes to jump into the mangroves.
You could whip
Hey.
up some kind of conduit radar, something of that nature.
Does this take precedence over the 5 other projects you have me working on?
No, damn it! You finish those other things first. But the conduit detector, put it on the list.
I like Wolf's sass.
Yeah.
All right, you were saying?
But anyways, these movies had all kind of stuff like Ninja Terminator, Ninja the Protector, Diamond Ninja Force,
Right.
things like that. Well, this series, Ninja the Mission Force, makes kind of spoofs on that and does the same thing because he has their own stuff, but then they find footage from a bunch of public domain movies that they splice in there and then put over new dialogue to make it look like it's working with it, even though it's completely different. You can tell it's a completely different movie, but it's funny. And if you saw the trailers for some of the original movies, they were funny too. And one of my favorite lines from Ninja the Mission Force was his part, an evil ninja challenges a righteous ninja. Only a ninja can defeat a ninja. Ninja, 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 ninja.
Nice. Hello, Larson. Why are you showing me a backwards nut button?
Nut.
Unlocked from another channel that you were peeking into earlier? I actually misread it at the beginning as Snoot, which is a Nordic name. I don't know what country it might be. Swedish, actually, more specifically. I know it's one of the guys who works on Satisfactory.
That bolt pulled up and started firing right into the crowd. You're gonna stop him, right?
That sounds rather rude. Yes, Larson. That is what I said. Snoot.
Snoot, snoot.
All right,
What a
boat.
snoot.
How do I get on you? Come on. Up here, I guess. Not Norwegian. I believe it's Swedish. I think Coffee Stain Studio is in Sweden. I should have done a thunder drop, but I wanted to make sure I made it to the boat first before I started dropping like a rock.
Thunder drop. Ho!
I didn't want to thunder flop into the water. Because snouts, no.
Thunder.
Not
Thunder
because
drop.
snouts.
Ho!
Oh, shit. We're sinking. Go, go, go.
More listing than sinking. Oh, yeah, definitely sinking. Yeah,
Okay.
I took care of that.
Just go down the road a bit more, I think. Yeah, welcome to the coal show. Yeah, that's right. Excuse me.
Ah!
Important man coming through.
Ah, you pedestrians walk anywhere around there.
You're so pedestrian.
How?
Eat it.
Yeehaw! Yeet!
That's a fun move.
That's a yah yeet! And there's another one of them.
These people notice when you treat them
Oh,
with
well.
respect like that.
Ooh, burb.
Yes.
Must collect burb.
Wait.
I see burb on minimap.
Wait.
Alright, how high are you? How high are
Well,
you?
geez.
Not very.
Oh, not me. Okay.
I mean, I can guess for you.
Well, let's see. You had an edible, a new stream, and some painkillers. So,
Okay. Let's go with you jerks.
oof. Yes,
I mean, if we're talking about snouts, that would be snoot, S-N-O-O-T.
Audio surveillance of Agent Quo, file G58.
Yeah.
Reports keep coming in. Some kind of swamp ghost's been tearing up militia camps.
You don't believe it's a ghost?
Well, I had a hunch we might be dealing with a new conduit, so I bugged one of the camps last night. I got lucky. Listen to this.
What? What was that?
You come into my swamp,
Ceasefire! You idiots are shooting each other! Get off me!
I'm not here again. You best bring an army.
Don't give them ideas.
Don't have to ask who that is.
First time you're seeing this game, Larson? Yeah, it's a lot more colorful. The city is a lot nicer, too. There's more power variation. Because you can customize them a fair bit.
We're studying the swamp creatures, but we need fresh tissue samples for testing. I saw some digging around in the graveyard. Can you help
I like
us?
your stereotype tape on the middle of your glasses there, buddy.
Yeah, well, considering the state of things, that may not be complete. That may actually be necessary.
I don't know. I've never seen anybody actually do that before. I'm sure it happens sometimes, though. Whee! Alright, and you can be my test subject. Come on, buddy. Come on, guy. Let's go. Famous science. I don't know why I had to lead him back here. Why I couldn't have just taken him out in the other spot and then just theoretically carried him back.
Yep.
Oh well.
Science.
Let me double check my power. Let's see. Ooh, ice grenade.
Ice, ice, baby.
Creates cover though, and that could work against me. I don't know about that. Okay, that I want. Okay, one upgrade. That's something. Alright. Oh, shard.
Oh, sure.
Oh, another one too. I don't think this is the one I detected. Oh, there's a bunch nearby actually. According to my scans. My electric brain scans.
Friends, you've heard the news.
Shut up, douchebag.
Empire State, reduced to smoking ruin. Leveled to the ground by the unholy power of one man.
Man, it sucks that we saved the city in the first game just to have it destroyed anyway.
It is my sacrifice. Come to New Marais, to my city. Rest assured.
There's one. Yeah.
Yeah. He's no Cave Johnson.
No, but he's definitely better than Sports Johnson.
That Cave knew how to motivate people. Yes, he was just as off as rocker as this guy was, but at least he put it better.
Well, no, it's different. This guy is an out-and-out villain. And,
Yeah.
well, I guess Cave Johnson was villain adjacent, but not as blatantly evil about it.
Then again, Cave Johnson had the advantage of being portrayed by the great J.K. Simmons.
Which is glorious.
Yes, everything he does, from Cave Johnson to the farmers' insurance commercials.
Best insurance commercials you've ever heard, though, I bet.
Bum 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 bum.
Oh, Mars started playing FF12 today. Nice.
Get a whole lot of something, farmers.
That's the fun thing with the Final Fantasy series. They always have the same theme song at the beginning.
That electrician rigged up another substation.
So it's nostalgic that
We got
way.
more militia trying to bring down the power. Let's get you
I want
charged
to
up.
make me some food.
Transformer. Oh, hey. I didn't realize there was going to be a shard here to grab.
Yard.
Shard. Oh, I'll grab this one while I'm at here. There's another one apparently somewhere. Maybe it's up top. How do I up top?
Up top.
Oh, this will do it. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, now. Whee!
Woo. Whoopie whoopie whoopie.
Use a few tracks in FFTA 2? Well, that would make sense. And Revenant Rings, yeah, of course. That's the one I didn't play.
Okay, that's...
Oh, I'm supposed to jump on top.
Oh.
Okay. Wow.
I can't remember. There's some movie. I wish I could remember the name of it. It was like a horror western.
Ooh, that sounds cool already.
Wesley Snipes was in it, and it's like these almost unkillable gang of criminals and something. And I can remember the lead of them was a great character. I like a one part whereas this group of townspeople terrorizing his looking at him and say, "Don't touch me, I'll kill you." And he says, "You make a compelling argument. Are you a lawyer?" To which one of his gang, "She's a whore." An honest mistake.
Yeah.
I
Much
like
better
that.
class of individual to deal with, though.
I like that. Honest mistake.
I mean, I think the whore should be offended by that.
Leave me alone.
Oh, we got a mugging, do we?
Oh no. Not a mugging.
Whoops.
My favorite was always the little,
Smack the mugging victim, too.
the cartoon where those guys walking through it. Everybody's making, like, pulling faces at the guys walking through, and one of them turns to the other and said, "They say this neighborhood had a problem with muggers."
Mm-hmm.
Because, okay, mugging, like, a mug is a term for a face, and when you're pulling a face at somebody, that's called mugging.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's the joke. Is that they say this neighborhood had a problem with muggers. Only instead of the robbers, it's the people making faces.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, should be there. Okay.
I thought I detected a shard, but I guess I was wrong. All right.
The shard. The shard.
I was really excited to shard myself, but I couldn't.
The shard. Let the prophecy be fulfilled. That's right. I made a Dark Crystal reference.
These things happen.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Leave.
St.
Danger.
Charles Cemetery used to be a safe place to visit. Now it's crawling with militia, monsters. Come help my men clear it out.
All right. Get the burgers started.
Well, that's a lot of red dots.
Hmm.
You know what? Wah! That's what.
Water!
Oh, Bruce Lee's favorite drink.
Water!
Water?
Be water, my friend. That was one of his famous sayings.
Be water?
Yes, he said,
Oh, shit.
being
Wrong person.
adaptable to situations.
Yeah.
being formal.
Flow smoothly, etc.
Yeah, he can flow, he can crash. Put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. Be water, my friend. Stop. I was like,
Yeah, I think they have a point, Larson. I don't know how well Revenant Wings would hold up now on modern hardware and such. It was definitely a product of its of the system it was made for.
stay at 26. Oh, no.
It could be interesting if they did like a remake of it for PC though.
No Aldrich Twitch tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, that's more spare time for me, I suppose.
No Florida man stories.
Florida man. Yeah, it seems like we've lost a few of our regulars from that, though, hasn't it? We haven't seen Insolence or Pallet or Graham for a long time.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to watch them in a while, so
it's been mostly
nice.
me, Luca, and Nomadon. Most times. Once in a while, Raisin. Oh, Kimberly Ann. Just like that's where water is bad. Yes, it is. In the sense of that, for different reasons, of course. But yeah, in both games, water will hurt.
Well, you're full of electricity, so yeah, that's not a good mix.
Well, not for the reason you would normally think, though, right? It's not like the electricity is going to hurt me, but it's because it's going to leach it out of me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It dissipates my energy and hurts. Whereas in Deathloop, it hurt because it was incredibly cold. But yeah, both games water will hurt.
Oh no! Save me!
Save me! I'm here to save you from your stupidity. Ideally permanently. But I do like how, like I think yesterday I actually killed somebody just by being in the same body of water that they were.
Yeah.
Just the electricity I was losing into the water killed them. Which was handy, because I was in a fight with them. Damn it. It's really awkward trying to fight somebody who's on a slightly different elevation. At least melee-wise, anyway. We were talking about that yesterday, actually, Larson. About Cole's hygiene situation. It's never addressed, or at least not that I remember. I personally assume he just channels his electricity to burn the dirt off of himself. But he definitely can't have showers. Although I suppose he'd be able to have a shower if he was in a situation where he was grounded, or if he was like standing on rubber mat, maybe. But that would have to require that, like, none of the water. I guess he couldn't have a shower because the water going down the drain would create a circuit, right? Because it'd be touching other water. He would have to be in a situation where he'd have to take a bath in like a rubber bathtub or something. That would work. But I think he just burns the dirt off. So, you know, should be able to do that. Add the water to the bath with a bucket. Well, you'd run the bath water ahead of time and have it all ready before he got in.
Yeah.
You couldn't have it flowing while he was in there.
The militia just let a bunch of captives into the swamp. I suspect they used them for bait while hunting monsters. Let's go.
Let's go.
Also, hi.
Hello.
Hey there.
Happy beer day.
Happy beer day. I needed
Also
to filter
hippie.
my beer.
Clinkies. And yes, the water itself is technically not conductive, but the stuff in the water is.
So as long as he bathes in water that is completely pure, he should be fine.
Which we don't get out of the taps.
Well, he'd have to have a special tap, obviously.
Right. Or like I said, he could just have a bath in, like, a bathtub that is not conductive itself. So that, you know, you could be in porcelain or even a specially made rubber one, I guess, but porcelain seems like a more logical choice.
Rubber, so he could become a hot tub streamer. Gotcha.
There you go. Just as long as the water is not running out of the tap while he's in there. You should be okay in that sense.
Fill it with distilled water and you're all set. Then it's doubly non-conductive.
Yep.
Yeah,
now
but
one
that
could
makes
argue
it
that
more
the
difficult.
dirt coming off of him would then be a contaminant, which would make the water conductive. But, you know, we're not gonna, you know, pick this apart too much.
Which would be fine, because he's in something where the water that has become conductive is not touching anything else that's conductive, so therefore it has nowhere to go.
Well, it would go into the water then.
Well, but yeah, but electricity typically doesn't just flow out into things unless it has a full path to go along, right? So...
Well, the water and the contaminants would create that full path, though.
Full path to what, though?
Electrolysis.
I'm not sure how that fits in this situation.
Well, basically, the contaminants would allow electrolysis to take place, and he'd end up in a bath of water contaminants and creating trace amounts of Brown's gas while bathing, and eventually, when there was enough Brown's gas in the atmosphere, would then detonate from a spark because Brown's gas is 50% hydrogen. Well, no, actually, sorry,
I usually only
60% hydrogen.
I usually only produce brown gas after a couple of burritos.
Not brown gas. Brown gas.
I said electrolysis. That means he loses his hair.
It doesn't have any, so it's okay.
Well, that's probably what happened then.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. You have quite correct in that.
All right, so we've proven that he does take baths. Okay.
There you go.
He just ended up giving himself, you know, permanent hair loss.
I don't know. For some people, that would be a good thing.
I was gonna say, like, that would work for me if it wasn't for the beard.
I could definitely go for some, you know, near full body hair loss. I need to get with somebody who can make me a virus that will attack every hair follicle on my body below the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That would sell, like, women would buy that in like hotcakes.
I don't
Just
care if
think
it's
of the
untested. I sign me up. I will help you test that shit.
I was just gonna say, it won't be untested until after you've used it.
True. The real use of CRISPR, hair loss. CRISPR.
Like the little drawer in the bottom of your fridge?
No.
No, but also yes, but also no.
Don't use the CRISPR drawer for hair loss.
Isn't this one?
I was thinking, you're like, how does that prevent hair?
Isn't this the one spelled without the E?
Yes.
Alright.
You can tell one of us has a science background of some sort.
The hair falls out, I'll get all over the apples and celery I have in there.
And it's not me or Blast.
If wouldn't mess around with that kind of virus, says Larson, sooner or later you're gonna have to deal with anti-waxers.
Damn it, Larson.
Anti-waxers, oh. That's good.
You know what? Thing is I already have to deal with those people. They're called third-wave feminists.
Oh.
That's okay. Third-wave feminists don't think my opinion matters anyway, so fuck them too.
You know what? That was a redundant system. You could have, or system. That was a redundant sentence. You could have stopped at "don't think."
Well, yeah, I was going for a specific, you know, statement. So.
A specific form of not thinking. I just realized My new ice jump has another use I never considered. Getting at people behind shielded turrets. All right.
Okay, bacon.
Oh. Well, hello, you guys.
Hey, you guys.
Now, I actually have to give the third waivers a little bit of credit. At least they're not fourth waivers.
That's a fourth wave now? Oh.
There is. There. Oof.
Let me.
Remember when feminism was
good and useful and had a point?
Yeah.
Like, the origins are kind of neat, right? Like,
alright.
But man, some of the practitioners these days are a little bit spooky.
Yeah.
I mean, the first and second wave feminism were great, and even in certain countries, still necessary now.
Oh, absolutely.
Not the countries where they're the loudest, though.
Fully necessary and fully important. But
yeah.
You know, I don't like being invalid on two sides of my existence. I like being a valid people.
You are a valid people. They're just wrong. I assume you're talking about the TERFs?
TERFs and swerfs.
Swerfs.
Swerf and turf. Swerf and turf is my least favorite kind of feminist.
The swerfs. Na, 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 na.
Oh dear. Dear kittens.
Thing is that the level of intelligence it takes to exist on that level, I guess. I can't think of a better way of really putting it.
Right.
Their theme song ought to be the
Dur.
Song. Yeah.
Derpy derp.
So SWERF, SWERF, sex worker, exclusionary, radical feminist.
Gross.
And then, of course, I'm sure I don't have to actually define TERF. Unless it's not a term that Larson is familiar with. But I will await.
And Swerf and Turf is my least favorite kind of restaurant.
Okay. The whole Swerf craze is the beginning of the fourth wave.
Jeez.
Sad thing is, I've never heard that term until you've used it, and I'm at the same time sadly not the least bit surprised that it exists.
I was disgusted when I discovered it. I was like, "Oh my God, are you serious?"
There's always going to be weird Puritans who are against what other people do with their own lives, and it sucks.
Because apparently everybody needs to have their business and everyone else's, or they're not happy.
Well, that's what their swerfs are against, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good work today. Moments like this make being a conduit almost bearable.
I like what happened with her eyes. Like now that she's got the ice power, she's got like this soft icy glow in her eyes.
Oh yeah.
Looks nice.
I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea and think that I'm anti-feminist. I'm just anti-stupid feminism, which is not really feminism.
I mean, real feminism is rare these days because the ones that are making the most noise for feminism are doing it in places where it's redundant and not needed, and they're just trying to get clout or power over people. And then the countries where it's actually needed, it's not happening. Mostly, or it is happening and people are getting killed for it. Why can't American loudmouth feminist wannabes campaigning for women in the Middle East and such. Where they actually need help.
Because it doesn't let them have power over people.
Exactly.
And to be fair, it's easy to be radical here because of freedom of speech.
But what I'm saying is, that why can't they be radical and loud here, but in favor of them over there?
Because then people would ask them to put their money where their mouth was, and their freedom of speech matters not one iota over there.
Yeah.
You try to practice a freedom of speech in one of those countries, they will kill you.
Yep.
But just think of your friends.
Lady?
They probably pray every day.
Don't look now, but you might want to walk away.
Larson,
never mind. Too late.
I'm 100% with you on that one, Larson.
Munch.
Until they are willing to take out the trash, I will be a egalitarian. And it's not. It's obviously not because I'm afraid of the word feminine being in it. Because I've been told, well, you're not really for equality because you don't want to use the word because it has feminine, and it's like, bitch, you have no idea.
That's stupid. Or maybe I just like the word because it includes everybody rather than just my own club.
I literally have started using egalitarian because it doesn't associate me with the exclusionary radical feminists.
Yeah.
And
I agree with that, but I also feel like it's just a better term anyways, because it's equality for everybody rather than just being this specific form of equality. Like, why campaign for just one oppressed group when you can be in favor of everybody at the same time with one word? It's just a better word. It includes everything.
Then you start getting into, definitions and stuff. That's just its own... That is its own can of worms. I'm not disagreeing, but you are definitely going to have a fight on that one. I've had that fight, so...
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to fight anybody about it because I don't have the energy for that shit. But that's just what my thoughts on it are.
I've been told that I don't care about women because I have called myself egalitarian before. It's like...
Well, I'll tell you right now, those people don't care about women either. Those people are virtue signaling.
I could call myself an egalitarian and be like Arlie Ermy in Full Metal Jacket. In my eyes, you are all equally worthless.
There you go. Or as one person I heard once said, I can't be racist. I hate everybody equally.
Yeah.
Larson has a point on that. That monster's just a tyrannid tyrant guard.
That was a selfless act.
Pretty close, yeah. Very, very close.
Oh, yeah, we were making comparisons to all kind of tyrannid stuff last night. It's like, oh, yeah. Speaking of which, have you yet got to see the Horus Heresy trailer?
I did. No, because I don't really play the miniatures anyway, but I'm going to take a look at it at some point. But
yeah,
Mondays, or Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays are often pretty busy for me, so I will probably watch it tomorrow.
Got it. But yeah, that is a...
Yeah, I've got lots of stuff to do before the streams, and I'm tired after the streams.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
But tomorrow, I don't have anything I got to do, so...
Yep.
I saw swamp monsters heading to
I added something super important to the controller today.
It will be a massacre.
Oh?
You did what?
Added something super important to the controller today.
Yeah, which is?
RGB.
Yeah.
Oh?
Yep, that's definitely important. Gotta have shinies.
I could feel the FPS increase, even though there's no way I can connect it to my computer yet.
Come on.
Yeah.
I was just instantaneously getting more frames, just by its existence.
I mean, it's impressive when a controller gives you more frames.
It's the RGBs, man.
Yeah, it's specifically the R, because the red makes it go faster. We all know this as a scientific fact.
Think.
Heavy hitter. What did I don't know what that. Oh shit! I don't know what that trophy is for, but it's got a trophy called heavy hitter.
Maybe for meleeing so many items or so many things.
Maybe
people.
Either that, or maybe my tornado killed a lot of, like, a big swarm of little weenies, and it was like a kill this many people all at once with one attack. One or the other. Probably one of those things. I don't feel like looking it up, though.
Yeah.
I have been just informed of dinner. That was a sentence. I have just been informed of dinner. There we go.
Tomato, tomato.
So, I will return after that.
Yep.
Enjoy.
Hurry back.
I'll give it a shot.
So how was the big hangout over there, over in Voice, that you guys were having?
It was okay. Mostly just hanging out, shooting the shit, stuff like that.
Yeah, I was telling Blast before you guys arrived that I've been noticing a lot of those big voice call hangouts have been happening lately.
Hey, you're welcome to join us.
I know. I'm just usually reserving the voice a bit because I'm always left a little, just slightly bit raw with the streaming. Don't want to push it too much. Ah.
I think I've taught myself in my burger game today.
Oh yeah?
Well, I mean, I made the bacon, and I cooked the burger in the bacon grease, and then pulled cheese and bacon on top, but I also had some chopped onions, so I threw them in there, cooked them up with the burger. So add that to it.
Nice.
Toast the bun, a little mayo, a little Heinz 57 sauce. Hells yeah.
I had a long thin burger today called a hot dog.
Oh yeah.
Just a.
Had a
It's
foot
just
longer.
a. Oh, what was it? It's just a vertical burger.
Yeah.
We can. Hey,
Long
Kai's
burger.
not here. We can say it. It's a sandwich.
Yeah. I mean, you say it when Kai is here. She's just afraid of the truth.
I know. Chicken spaghetti is spaghetti. A hot dog is a sandwich.
Spaghetti casserole. You don't have a nap on top of spinning fans, Larson? I mean, I guess that's your loss. Looks comfy to me. Poof Mart. This is where you go to buy your poofs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, that's great. Just go ahead and kill me while I'm being juggled around and I can't react or anything. That's fine, game. Yoink. The sandwich alignment chart, yep. Which one was the chaotic evil sandwich again?
They think they're helping by
I
fighting the
don't
monsters, but a
remember.
lot of innocent people are getting shot in the crossfire.
Spaghetti sandwich?
We really need your help.
Wow, this guy's voice.
No, blast.
This actor was really going for it.
That was nope.
baked bean sandwich.
Baked bean on toast sandwich.
Yeah. Well, somebody said cold baked beans on a sandwich. No, somebody said New England soul food.
More like soulless food. Chopper is doing an annoyingly good job of staying just out of my reach. And now I suddenly have bigger problems than a helicopter to worry about. If he would stay still so I can attack him.
Pop-Tart is a sandwich. I like that one.
Pop-Tart isn't even food.
I like Pop-Tarts.
Yeah. God, are there 2 of these, or is this guy just getting around more than I expected?
I always remember, you seen the meme of I bet he's thinking about other women?
Uh-huh.
You know, the couple in bed,
yeah,
and she's...
Yeah.
Right. He said, I bet he's thinking about other women. Said, if 2 guys drop a piece of bread on either side of the earth at the same time, would that make the earth a sandwich?
Yes. The earth has probably been a sandwich more times than we realize. Also, I feel sorry for that lady being that paranoid for no reason all the time. That hypothetical lady that probably wasn't even thinking that in the first place.
Yeah.
People like that exist, though. Imagine being that suspicious all the time.
Of course, then there's the most... of course, you know, he's not being... obvious as the guy looking over his shoulder at the woman while the other was like,
oh yeah,
me?
That other meme. Hey, you were supposed to have crashed, helicopter. Get out of here. I don't like you. Rude.
The chip buddy is a sandwich.
Yeah, that's what buddy means. It's right in the name.
I have made a sandwich with French fries as the filling. Hell, and they do this in England. They make them with potato chips, or crisp as they call it over there. So as long as it stays in between the bread, you can call it a sandwich.
Also, Larson, great question. I don't know how it survived having its rotors going through the building.
Yeah.
Shenanigans of the highest order. So what's the chaotic evil sandwich on that thing?
Pop-Tart.
That's the Pop-Tart? Okay.
Yep.
I agree with that. That is definitely chaotic evil.
Oh, chaotic good is ice cream between waffles.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
Chaotic neutral is ice cream taco. Oh, Choco Taco? Hell yeah.
Okay. I would eat that. Well, kill. That's a bit much, guys. You don't have to like me, but chanting for murder is a bit extreme.
True neutral is a hot dog.
I would have thought true neutral would be a regular sandwich.
Like
a standard sandwich.
That's more like lawful good. BLT is a sandwich.
I guess.
Well, the thing is, it's not really chaotic.
At us from their boat. Ain't there something you could do?
We need to have a similar chart for soups. With like the chaotic neutral definition of soup is a mug of coffee or something like that.
I wonder if melted ice cream would be considered soup somewhere in that chart.
Could be. Hey there, fuckos. Want to stop attacking random citizens, you psychos? Calling me a demon?
Neutral good. Sub is a sandwich.
Okay, yeah.
Or it's lawful neutral, yeah. Lawful good
Whoops.
is a BLT. Lawful
Ouchie.
neutral is a sub. Lawful evil is a chicken wrap.
I remember at one point, people being in the sandwich argument, or burger argument even, about somebody who was doing, you know how people try to do low-carb or carb-free alternatives to things?
Right.
There was this YouTube video of a lady who was making a fairly standard-looking burger, except she chopped a green pepper in half and used that as the bun.
Well,
This just sounds like a sad sandwich.
lettuce wraps. How about lettuce wraps?
Lettuce wraps are even more sad, because at least the green pepper one would hold together better.
Yep.
I've had lettuce wrap something or others before. I forget what it was. It wasn't a burger exactly, but it was something similar. And the lettuce just didn't hold together properly. Like, everything just started falling out while I was eating it.
The devastation continues in the eastern U.S., leaving thousands dead and many hundreds of thousands homeless. Whole towns are disappearing in a matter of hours as the mysterious menace responsible for the Empire event continues moving southward. While Washington, D.C. has escaped the Empire phenomenon, the threat of civic unrest is on the rise. Today, an angry sea of protesters gathered on the west lawn of the Capitol building, demanding food, jobs, and political change. Over 30% of the American workforce
down there
is
the whole
now
time.
unemployed. And
That was
food
silly of me.
shortages have led to
Climbed that building for no
nationwide
reason.
turmoil. The rally was held just as a special Senate committee began deliberating over the impeachment trial of President Navarro. Charges of perjury and obstruction of justice were brought against the president following a controversial investigation into the Empire City quarantine.
Oh my.
They turned that park into World War III.
I think some people are going to be getting in trouble over letting the militia run rampant in this city, too. There's no way these people have any actual authority, and they're just bullying everybody. In some cases, just outright murdering people. Bye. Alright. We got a mess down here. Boom! Death from above! Suckers! I love Death from above. It's so much fun. I hate it when they just go straight back underground again. Waste my grenades. It seemed to be the only thing that hurt them, though. Yes, camera, very cinematic, but I'd like to continue actually playing. Thank you. You wouldn't kill a girl, would you? Thing's basically a lictor. Kinda. Kinda. It's pretty close.
Coffee span.
Although honestly, when it comes to big bug mutant monsters, it's hard to have a lot of variety unless you're gonna base them on real insects. Although, actually, I forget the name of it, but I saw a trailer. I saw some sort of trailer the other day for some sort of game in development that's kind of like look at third-person open world action RPG kind of thing. But it's like a fantasy genre, except the people are insect people. So you got like bee wings, but also swords and
They captured half
stuff.
the force, and now they're waiting for the firing squad. We have to get them out. I call for backup. This way.
So it's like Ant's Life, Skyrim, third person. Looks interesting.
That is one rotten aroma.
You guys might want to get out of here. There's red dots on the map. We're just hoping the game managed to just generate some buzz. Hey yo! You can try googling it and see what it might be called. Like, I forget the name of it. Definitely something to check out though.
Oof.
I'm not sure if it's on Steam yet or whatever, but it looked interesting. I'm definitely going to give it a try. It was on one of those game show things, like game shows in the sense of, you know, kind of like an E3 type thing. Bolt Stream.
Service ship.
I would probably recognize the title if I saw it, but I can't remember it off the top of my head.
I was thinking game shows. Survey set.
Yeah, that's why I had to clarify what
I
meant.
know. Yeah. I'm gonna check that one more goddamn time. One of the funniest things I ever saw was comedian Godfrey on his little podcast was doing a Steve Harvey impression. And what thing was, I really realized it wasn't even his impression that was making me laugh. It was the reaction of all his buddies on it. They were just screeching, laughing from that.
No, not Bug Snacks.
Creepy crawlers.
Also, Bug Snacks is already out. This game has barely been announced. Like, it is nowhere close to being out yet. It did look neat, though.
Yep. Man.
Oof. Oh, come on, Cole. God damn it. It's hard to be precise with this thing sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's going on with snow today. No? Okay. Maybe she must have wandered off too. No luck on Googling?
Hmm?
Oh, there you are, Snow.
I returned.
Welcome back. I was just asking what's up with you today, but I guess you were still away.
Yeah, no. I was AFK heating up my leftover ramen from earlier.
Oh, nice. Leftover ramen. This concept confuses me. Zero Punctuation's description of movement in Assassin's Creed, how it feels like pushing a potato around on a cattle grid.
Oh dear.
I don't know what a cattle grid is, so I don't understand that.
That is a statement.
But it is very difficult to get Cole to do exactly what you want him to do sometimes.
Hmm?
He'll grab things you don't want him to grab, and never the thing you're aiming for, it seems like.
Sounds about right.
My prisoner's giving me a lot of
Yeah,
trouble.
another place I go
Man,
to
it'd be a
does
big
like
help if you
really
could guard him
big
until I
bowls
get
of
back. He's
ramen,
over here.
and I'm a little thing.
Hmm. Yeah. Having a smaller appetite would definitely help me.
Oh, I don't really have a small appetite. Actually, I eat twice as much as a normal person. I just have it spaced out throughout the day.
Ah. I hear that's better for you anyway. Alright, I'm supposed to be following this cop, and I'm just dicking around.
Up, dicking around with the cop.
Oh.
Especially in an alleyway.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it on the hood of your car, from what I understand. That was going around the internet a couple of years ago, wasn't it? Some cop getting in trouble because he boinked some teenage girl right on the hood of his car or her car.
That's him. Just hang tight until I return with some backup to haul.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Hey, how about
While
you
in uniform,
untie me so I
or
can
at least
take
half
your
of his
skull
uniform.
With that little tuning fork you got there.
You make a compelling argument, sir, but how about no?
I like killing, especially
I
the
didn't.
old folks, young ones too.
Where am I guarding him from? Nothing's happening.
This guy's a waste of skin. What if he escapes again? Kill him. You could say he was trying to escape.
I mean, the world would probably be safer if I did, but...
Bring her over. Let that freak lover meet a real man.
God, this guy's pathetic. Who am I guarding him from? Nothing's happening.
Thanks for your help. We got a nice cell.
You're welcome. I helped so much.
I just hope we have enough dirt to convict him.
Cattle grid is a set of bars on a road. Prevents cattle from walking through it. Like a fence? Between fences, okay. Oh, it's on the road itself, okay. I don't think I've ever seen that. I imagine rolling a potato through that would be pretty difficult, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, I should go around this way. You there, fuckos? Oh, I like that move. That is nasty.
That was, well, that was heroic.
So heroic that it confused you and you couldn't remember how to say words, apparently. Alright. Cole, no. We were just talking about how grabby you were. Stop it.
Those rednecks are taking people off the streets and marching them away. The ones they take, nobody ever sees again. You have to find them and stop them.
Oh, good. Instant death rocket. That's fair.
I can't believe I'm seeing you here.
Rocket Man.
I can't safely bounce it back at them because there's hostages. Gonna have to be super careful to dodge. I should be doing that anyways, but sometimes I'm too absorbed in spamming my attacks at them. So it slows down my reaction time to the rocket. More shield for you, fuckhead. There you go, Ossifer.
Oh, okay, yeah, those things. All right.
Why did I get stuck here?
Yeah, I've definitely never seen one of those things before.
Where I'm from, yeah, they're very much. You see them a lot. Basically, keeps the cattle where they're supposed to be because they can't walk out there, but you can drive your vehicle in and out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Larson was saying.
Yeah. My granddaddy was a farmer, so yeah, he had those things set up. Oh.
There's shards of foot around here somewhere. There's one. The ones are over there. Okay. Oh wait, I see one over here. Meow. Meow is like Neum, but it's more airborne. I saw one over here somewhere too. Oh, big long fall, dainty little landing on a spike. And the cowgirls also make a funny burnt noise when you drive over them. Brrr.
My mother was in Empire City. She would have starved to death without your help.
Aw. Yeah, smoochies. She's a nice lady.
Such a good man.
Aw. You doing anything later, lady?
Oh, hey! I shared my food. Some of it. Where's
I'm
my
single.
kiss?
So what?
My girlfriend exploded last month.
Damn it, Kren.
What? She's my type. I didn't like Trish anyway. Cole did, but I didn't. I like how there's a side mission of just like somebody being nice to you.
The exact nature of the Empire threat remains unknown at this time. But that hasn't stopped many from voicing their own theories on what is behind this wave of destruction. Is it a storm? A terrorist cell? An act of God? Our own meteorologist,
Yes,
Wayne Colt,
kind of,
says
and
the
yes.
southerly root of the phenomenon goes
Sort of.
directly against the movement of the Gulf Stream, which causes weather patterns like storms and hurricanes to move from south to north along the east coast.
I can't even hear what they were
Doesn't
chanting.
match any known weather-based activity.
And it doesn't matter.
I just received word we've lost
Hold on.
our correspondent at Camp Lejeune as the Empire threat passes through North Carolina. Our prayers go out to Tad and to all the Marines stationed out there. God bless you all.
For some reason, those news reports don't give us subtitles, which is a bit annoying.
Well, it's like when the guy said I'd like to go on a protest like that and see if I can start influencing what they're saying. And beans, the magical fruit, the more you eat, the more you toot.
Probably could. Anyways, it's supposedly a protest against me. Which is why you can go and disperse them or kill them for evil points. But I'm not doing that sort of thing. You know, it's basically like the like in X-Men stories, how you have the anti-mutant protests, that kind of thing. That's basically what's going on. Whoops.
Oosh. Hiya. Oof. Hiya.
The fuck was that?
Thwart. Watch me thwart.
Sounded like a wooden structure just collapsed or something.
Yeah, it sounded like a truckload, sounded like a wagon load of lumber just fell over.
That was weird. I don't know why that noise happened.
It destroyed the dreaded gazebo. I can't even say the word.
No, the gazebo destroys player characters, not the other way around. The dread gazebo. Dire gazebo.
As said, we just it's like the time they lynched that Green Devonport. They're just so happy. I don't have the heart to tell them.
I wonder how many D&D games have had a gazebo mimic.
No. I laughed, the barman laughed, the table laughed, killed the table. It was a good time.
Why do you always carry a gun in the house, honey? Decepticons. I laughed, my wife laughed, the toaster laughed. I shot the toaster.
What was at the time? It was
America. And took a joyride in our ambulance. Our med supplies are scattered everywhere. Bring him back, and we'll promise to treat your injuries whenever you need it.
Market stall mimics? Ooh, that's mean.
That first episode of American Dad, and the toast pop up and he shoots it. It's, honey, it was the toaster. It was the toaster this time.
Sounds like something he would do. Oh.
Yeah.
Well. I thought the car was going to try to bowl me over. I didn't know it was supposed to be a bomb. I think one of the campaigns Kai was in had a friendly mimic on the team, didn't it?
Maybe.
I think I remember something like that.
Whoops.
Alright, it was trying to run me over, but it was also trying to be a bomb.
Any relation to the luggage from Discworld?
Could be.
Oh yeah, because the character
Luggage was one of my favorite characters.
Oh yeah. Somebody had a thing. It was like just a list of basically things bigger inside than out, and they had you know, D&D bag of holding. It had the TARDIS. Had Mary Poppins' carpet bag.
Mm-hmm.
And it
It's
had the
basically
luggage.
a bag of holding, essentially.
Yeah, had the luggage.
Or at least a Heward's handy haversack.
Yeah, I think, what was it? Felix the Cat's bag.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody remembers this 1980s sitcom Parker Lewis Can't Lose, his buddies had this overcoat that always had everything they need in there.
Off of my roof, bitch.
All the
mixing
Arab
it
women
in?
the
Oh my
background.
god. That's really mean. And then, of course, there was the Pathfinder computer game I played a little while back, Wrath of the Righteous, which, if you go down a certain story path in the game, you can get some mimics on your side in a war against demons. It's weird. More balcony for you.
Well,
How dare you still be alive? I threw grenades at you. Specifically to kill that guy.
I go to all the trouble of killing you having become a decency to be dead.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that shards or... Oh, that's the medical supplies.
Yeah.
Well, there's some purple stings off to the side. I thought that...
Purple things off to the side? What?
Where you were... I don't know. Not there anymore.
Oh,
so-
these?
There. Yeah.
Those are ionic charges. That's the ammo I need to use my Tornado.
Okay. Okay.
But I can only hold one at a time.
Oh, okay.
So I don't need them. See how my health bar and my alignment... Sorry, my ammo and my alignment thing in the upper left corner?
Yeah.
There's the glowing purple circle in the middle. That tells me that I can do my ionic attack.
Okay.
I have a charge.
I can't know what that...
The purple circle will be empty if I don't have it.
Right.
And then that's my ammo beside it. And then the
Yeah.
C is my alignment meter.
Got it?
There is no actual health bar because that's just the screen getting fuzzy as I take damage.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Alright. I got most of the side quests that are currently available. Oh, there's 4 more up there, but I got them all from down in this area. Okay.
Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Shards.
Hup, hup. There's one. We got some purple stuff, some Sunny D.
Yeah, otherwise known as orange stuff.
Oh.
Sunny D
Orange
is okay,
stuff.
but it's not like actual juice or anything.
Yeah. I don't like the Simply Orange and if you can get like with something like pineapple or mango in there as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah.
That's a good combination.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if you want, as far as fake orange drinks go, Sunny D's a good one of those.
Yeah.
But I prefer just actual orange juice. Usually.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I knew I saw a shard around somewhere.
I'm actually like, you ever had gin and juice?
No.
Actually,
in fact, I've only ever had gin once. And it was
if
by
you can
itself.
actually get like good quality orange juice, like Simply Orange, and use a better quality gin, is actually pretty good. Like, don't get the pre-mixed stuff like Seagram's makes or nothing. Like, get something like Gordon's or Tanqueray.
All right, something to try.
Mm.
Mimics in D&D are actually fairly intelligent. Actually, I remember a really mean cursed item I saw in the DMG at one point.
Nice work.
Basically, it was essentially, it wasn't really a mimic, but it was something similar that was specifically created on purpose and made to look like a bag of holding to wall detection. So you go to put an item into or take an item out of this bag of holding and it just eats you.
Oh, it's like the old school D&D monsters. Like,
I think this one was called a bag of devouring.
Yeah, I had one there is like, I don't know if they have that in the regular lexicon of monsters, but this is back from first edition AD&D, the gas spore. Like, it looks like a beholder, but if you hit it, it'll like burst and throw poison gas all over you.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah.
Concept fan you saw for Dark Souls, bonfire mimics? That would be real mean. Because you're like, oh my god, I'm hurt, I'm out of healing. Oh good, there's a bonfire. Thank you. And then you just get eaten by it. Oh god, that's mean. Alright. Break time.
Right.
Everybody go pee-pee. Be right back.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah. All right.
Welcome back.
Heyo. Yeah. All right.
It reminds me of there was a thing in we're talking back in the day when Warhammer 40,000 was still an RPG, Rogue Trader.
I actually have that book right over here.
Yep. And they made up this one monster, the Catachan Face Eater.
Ooh.
Hey, I rigged
rough.
up
Yeah, it looked like a towel.
when you touch it.
Catachan is a mean planet.
Yeah.
Let's make sure it works. I've seen
But they said
electric-powered
it's
stuff
called it.
around town we didn't have in Empire City. Some of it might be useful. See if you can get a few shots.
Call that for, like I said, for often being mistaken for a face towel.
Yeah, I bet. I believe Catachan is one of the planets that's so dangerous it's called a death world.
Yeah.
Also, I don't remember how to do photos. Is there a thing that tells me what all my buttons are? Let's see one. Oh, there. Oops. Oh.
The militia's been robbing people at gunpoint. Sneak up on them and snap some evidence before you put an end to it.
I like this, like almost spy music we're getting right here, right now. There's a D&D monster called a Ragamuffin.
Never to be seen again.
That's a good name.
Before you dole out the justice.
It's a collection of rags and worn clothes that latches onto people, and pilots them around under threat of chokings. So, in other words, it's clothes that wear people. Ragamuffin wears you. That's kind of badass. I like creative monsters like that. Oh.
Hey,
Sorry,
man,
guy.
these pictures rock. Very nice framing. You should keep that camera in your bag, all right? No doubt we'll need it again.
I don't want to.
But don't wanna.
Excellent work, Cole.
I mean, I love games that have photo modes. I just don't really use them myself. But that's mostly out of laziness. I think it's great that they exist. Okay. Side quest here and side quest here, and then we're back to the main plot. I think I've done all the pickups I can find as well. Scan a little bit now and then, just to make sure, though. Whoa. That was a lot of, red on the map all of a sudden. Suddenly dudes.
Suddenly, yes.
Have some of that. Kick him in the nerds. So this talk about weird D&D monsters reminds me of something they had in my favorite tabletop game, Earth Dawn. They have something called a triplicant. It looks kind of like a think of like the stereotypical gray alien, but like taller. So it's like really thin, and it can duplicate itself. So it has this thing where it won't attack an enemy unless it has numbers superiority. So you can get jumped by like 8 of these things, but it's actually just one with clone bodies. And when you kill the clone bodies, they just sort of dissolve into the ground.
Saw a couple of supply boats coming in. You should throw their stuff overboard. Burn it. Whatever.
There's also something called a shrapnel, which is a collection of metal bits that can pass itself off as a set of splint armor. Does it, like, wait for somebody to put it on and then crush them or something? Or eat them?
Jeez.
Or does it, like, explode? Like, where does the name shrapnel come into play? Everything at this boat. Still, I like these creative monsters. That's fun. Oh, I gotta jump from boat to boat to get there. Okay. Something here. Star on the map here stalled. As if there's something else to do here. Well, I'll go get the other boats first because I gotta use this boat to get to them anyway. Excuse me, gentlemen. I grabbed your crane for no apparent reason.
Yoink this mine now.
Yep. Cole lives here now. Despite what I'm telling him to do. He doesn't listen to me. The shrapnel can explode like a frag grenade, although the victim is unaffected. Attaches itself to a host, it forces them to do their bidding. Okay, so the person wearing the shrapnel is basically just their meat puppet. While they go around using them to hurt other people, I guess. You know what? Screw it. Screw nobody in particular, but just everybody on that boat. Except I didn't have enough range. Shit.
Oh, jeez.
Right, and there's an ionic charge I can replace it with what's in the water over there, and that doesn't do me any good. Ugh. Alright. Alright, I'm going to take you guys out from here first this time. I like jumping in and doing melee because if you do the thunder drop and you can... And the melee saves you on ammo, but that just got me killed. So, maybe not. Alright, here's my ionic charge. Okay. 3 supplies left. And they're on the other boat, apparently. There's one. There's one of them. There's a barrel. Oh, that doesn't work. Alright. Push. Push. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. Boom. Oh, there's another side quest there. I don't think that was showing up before.
Holy damn, that just doesn't beat off. Cast out the ground! Cast out the ground!
There's a swamp monster on the prowl around here. The only way to hunt a thing like that is to track
I
it
know, I've
back
met
to
her.
its lair and strike while it's asleep. If you're man enough.
All right, Captain Stash.
Mm-hmm.
If you're man enough. Oh, come on, controller.
You mad, bro?
This thing just likes to go to sleep on me sometimes. Whenever I put it down for 2 seconds. Take me to Alina, Tyrannid. Chase the Hormigaunt.
Mm-hmm. You're calling a Hormigaunt. Yeah, mine's a Hormigaunt.
Rude.
Right? Excuse me, gentlemen. Just passing through, you are little to no consequence. Me, my weird little toesy sneakers have to run past.
Ninja.
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 I'm about as stealthy as Naruto ninjas over here.
I'm a ninja. You can't see.
At least you're not wearing orange.
Right?
Oh God! If you going back to those ninja movies I was telling you about. Oh yeah, like I said, the outfits that came out of a martial arts catalog. They had them in black, but you could also find bright red, yellows, greens, blues, pinks, and purples in these movies.
Purple would be better than the yellows, I think. Depending how bright it is, of course. Man, I miss my electric rockets. Can't wait to get those back. More like Snormagaunt.
Ninjas, more like nonches.
Oh, there's another new side quest down here now. Oh, they're unlocking more. Okay. We'll have this half of the town unlocked entirely soon. Or at least de-villained. I really do like the city design much better in this one, though. It's a much more fun city. Mirror.
Those malicious sinners are having a party at the cathedral, defacing an important landmark. Would you please clear them out?
I mean, they can sin all they want. I'm in favor of sin. Not the way they do it, though. They're no fun. Are they up on top of it? Yeah, there they are. This is a weird party you're having where you stand around on a roof alone. Like, really far away from your friends.
Ah, she's back.
I'm just a figment of your imagination.
Oh, okay.
Just
Sad,
have
right?
good imagination then.
A pigment? What color are you?
Rainbow.
All right.
But mostly light blue, pink, and what's the other one? White?
Yes.
But guy, I was thinking about that. I've been playing more of that Mars game. I showed you the new Mars game.
It looks interesting.
It's a lot more interesting than it looks like. Even like there's actual plot twists and stuff. Like I was not expecting so much story out of a terraforming game. But also, if you ever give it a try, don't make the same mistake I made and pay a lot of attention to what elevation you're building things on. Because if you find an area that's like a lot of low elevation area all in one place, as your terraforming starts bearing fruit, that area is going to become an ocean.
Oh.
So, I've lost at least 20 or 30 buildings to being suddenly underwater.
Waterproof buildings are necessary then.
I wonder. I haven't discovered if there's a technology upgrade for that yet. I hope so, because there are a number of resource nodes that are well underwater at this point. I've taken Mars from being a completely dry planet to having like 600-meter deep oceans.
Nice.
So far.
I don't know why that...
There's apparently 5 phases to the terraforming, and I'm on phase 4 now. You were saying?
I don't know why this reminded me, but do you know the song The Joker by the Steve Miller Band?
I've never even heard of that band.
That's shocking.
It's possible I may have heard one of their songs, I just didn't know the name of the band.
Songs like Joker and Fly Like an Eagle.
Mostly I'm talking about the Joker here, because there's a line in the Joker that is, you're the cutest thing I ever did see, really love your peaches, wanna shake your tree. And I made Pathweave smile because he was doing a karaoke thing on stream the other day. And I said, you know, this is probably not how it's intended, but the only thing I can think of that has both peaches and trees is a pre-op trans woman. That makes this song incredibly progressive for its time.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
I remember this was when after Harley had left and Joker got the new sidekick Punchline.
Yeah.
Somebody posted on Twitter the Joker had a new sidekick. It should be named the Midnight Toker. And I retorted with, no, the Joker got a new sidekick. It should be named Maurice.
Even better.
Yeah. People call me Maurice.
I may have just killed the mugging victim along with the muggers.
Oops.
By slamming the mugger into her.
You hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Not to stand around in the path of a guy who can hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker. It's just...
Although in this case, it was unfortunately... I hit an innocent with a motherfucker.
AoE.
I mean, they were in the way. That makes them an instant motherfucker.
Yeah.
Kind of. Alright, let's
Just
talk to
like
the bird.
that person that ran into you.
Exactly.
No.
Alright, bird, what do you got to say? Don't worry, the bird will be safe. I didn't kill it. I just left it stunned in the street.
Yeah, no, you didn't kill it. The car that went over it did.
Yep.
Visit at the lab. One of Bertrand's charter buses unloaded 52 men with curious accents requiring medical screening.
That's
Every
sus.
one of them was in top physical condition. They were soldiers, veterans. I called one over to review his file and asked him about the symbol on his duffel bag. He admitted they were from Wehrmacht 88, a private military firm out of South Africa. During the examination, I discovered scar tissue covering his body. Landmine, shrapnel, bullets, machetes. The whole group was similarly decorated. Needless to say, the exams took longer than expected. I thought perhaps Bertrand was recruiting some new muscle. Subject 881 was surprised I wasn't better informed and became tight-lipped. He did let slip that, in fact, Bertrand was the one being paid. Then he laughed at my expression. Why was Bertrand being paid? Refused to say. Many more buses followed.
Weird.
I was about to say, men with curious accents. Oh yeah, we're from around here.
I beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker is basically the plot summary of the Horus Heresy. I beat my kid with my other kid.
Oh yeah.
Kind of. I mean, the
oh yeah,
Primarchs are all the Emperor's kids, essentially.
Hey, you still have that camera, right? There's a few buildings in the red light district I'd like to have on file.
I bet there are, Zeke. I bet there are.
That just the image makes me smile for some reason.
What, Zeke perving out on the red light district?
Yeah, a couple of buildings in the red light district. Yeah, that randomly catching fire. That's not gonna end in a show or anything, Zeke.
Randomly catching on fire. What?
Isn't that what he said?
No, he said that he would like to have on file because he wants me to go take pictures of them.
I'm sorry. My ears apparently are distracted.
Apparently. I think it's Zeke's loins that are going to be on fire, though.
That sounds unpleasant.
Little big unit. Latchet and Skank. Slide. Epic Hickey. Hey, low reach. No need for speed. Assassin's Need. Love too.
Epic Hickey.
I like how every single one of these except for one is a parody of a game title.
Latchet and Skank.
Yeah.
Which one isn't a parody?
No Need for Speed? I don't think...
Yes, it is.
Oh, no, wait. I thought Need for Speed was a movie.
Oh, the game series.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Need for Speed is a movie. Line from Top Gun.
That's right. It is a racing game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Arcade Racer series, yeah.
Whee!
Whoosh! Oh! Wow! But yeah, when you toss that mugger and hit the victim, it's like, who knew that eating bad guys had an AoE?
Right? Yeah, the bad guys just became the AoE.
Click. Take pictures. This ain't Pokemon Snap.
Come on, buddy, charge.
Poof!
There we go. Action shot.
Yeah.
Now I can beat him up.
But suddenly it is Pokemon Snap.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Trying to figure out if Larson is technically correct or technically wrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fire is the reddest light of all, probably.
Well, what about infrared?
Well, see, that's where I'm trying to... That's where the technically right comes from, because that's what heat is infrared. So it is technically the reddest light. But it's not a wavelength that we can see, so... Does it count?
Details.
Maybe those monster images will expose a weakness. Don't lose that camera, man. It's starting to pan out.
Yeah, don't lose that camera with pictures of the cabaret on it.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Well, the best reason to set a red light district...
Hey girl, you're cute.
The best reason to set a red light district on fire is to cause all of the people in the building to rush out and
to be naked on the street
in favor of their lives.
Not my favorite way to get people to flash, but it would be effective.
Yeah, it's just not worth seeing the titty if it's panic titty.
Exactly. It kind of ruins the mood.
Nobody likes panic titty.
Titty's more fun when it is freely offered.
Well, even if you have to pay for it, at least it's not panicked.
I mean, paying for it is okay, not free, but willingly offered at least.
So basically, the best way to avoid panic titty would be to calm your tits.
Yes.
But you can only calm one of them at a time. You gotta leave the other one wild and free. It's your party tit.
Gotta have a party tit.
Yep.
In my case, I am the party tit.
That's true. Catch that,
Meaning
mutant.
I can comb both of my tits. Or would that mean I can't comb either of my tits? That's open for debate. If I am the party tit, are both of my tits automatically party tits as well? Or can they be combed?
I'm just reminded of this like anime scene.
You're gonna have to be a lot more specific. There's a lot of anime scenes that can be boiled down to party tit.
I know.
There's an entire series about that. Oh no, that's Battle Tit. I don't know what that show was called, but that was weird. Oh, come on, why did that kill me immediately? I was not supposed to do that much damage. I call bullshit.
Tits really itch today.
I think you can get a cream for that. Titty cream.
Problem with that is that I would need someone to massage it in.
Alright, Blast, go help her.
Snow might argue against that.
I mean, I had to go against the obvious answer, right?
Yeah.
Hey, $20 is $20.
What was the...
Which one of you is paying the $20 in this case?
I would be being paid.
Oh, was it the one you said that at one point no one can hold a candle to your ass? And I said, well, have you asked Snow?
I mean, isn't that just how they did Blue Angels back in the day? Before we had lighters?
Fire in the hole!
Snow's ass is definitely better than mine.
Fire out of the hole.
Oh.
Significantly better. It's heart-shaped and everything.
I mean...
Oh, jeez.
I'll have to take... We'll all have to take your word for that, because we've only seen half of the comparison here. Do it again, man!
Hey, man.
Oh yeah, Kai, I was going to mention, of course, all the fun we've had with the concept of Flammenwerfers, and in some cases, literal Flammenwerfers. I got to experience Flammenwerfers in a new language last night.
Oh?
I started playing Far Cry 6. So, of course, we have the Spanish Flammenwerfer, the Tostador. I was like, that was a pretty good name for it, too.
It's okay. It's okay, but it's not nearly as good as Flame Tosser.
I wonder what the literal translation is in their case.
Toaster door, you said?
Tostador. T-O-S-T-O-D... Wait. T-O-S-T-A-D-O-R.
T-O-S-T-A-D...
Tostador.
Toaster.
Toaster? That might not necessarily be what they usually call flamethrowers, but it's what that game calls their flamethrower. But
Literally toaster.
That might have been the guy who made the flamethrower being creative with the naming.
In Call of Duty, it's called a purifier.
Yeah. That's a pretty good one. Not original, but still good. I guess Toaster's not really super original anyways, but it's not often I hear it in Spanish, so I get credit for that at least. See you down there, you little jerk.
Ooh, dual music.
Oh look, let's talk to this guy. He looks sane.
Bill
Nye with an aluminum hat.
I can handle myself in a fight. Give me a chance, and I'll prove myself to you.
Well, that was, yeah. Well, you proved yourself there, Hoss.
We're gonna need a new Robin.
Oh dear.
Again? Let's see. That's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Or alternately, we're gonna need another Timmy.
Possible 6.
Blast, you should know the Timmy one, right?
Timmy. I'm drawing a blank.
It was from that dinosaurs show.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch that much.
They had like their version of Bill Nye, but like the child.
Oh yeah,
the child assistant kept getting killed during the experiments.
Right.
And he'd be like, "We're gonna need another Timmy."
Oh, remember? I was just counting off all the Robins. Let's see. We have Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake.
That one could be
Damian
a Tim.
Wayne. At one point, Stephanie Brown.
Ooh, I can get 2 Ionics now. Nice.
And in an alternate future, we get Carrie Kelly.
I can store up 2 Tornadors. All right.
Have a good night, Larson.
Night, Larson.
Night, Larson.
Have
it's
a
a shame
good
that he's still not in the Discord because he could hang out with so many of us.
He could. But alas. And or alack.
It would be a grand larceny.
Oh.
It would be. It's true.
My favorite kind of larceny. Excuse me? I'm trying to talk to this man.
Help! They're executing people up on that rooftop!
Even if he does have a shitty hat.
Well, that's just because your hat is so cool.
Yeah, exactly. Not everybody has my hat standards.
It's kind of hard to have a fair baseline when your bar is set so high.
I mean, first of all, goodbye everybody. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Yes, people need to aspire to better standards. That's not my fault.
That's okay. You're in a hurry. Oh, sorry.
That's a better hat.
Okay.
Not as good as mine, but better than the other guys.
Hey, that guy's having fun.
He was.
It's just because it's a toque.
No, it's not. It would get less. It would get less points if it was a toque.
Like,
Depends
what's
on the
turban
toque,
guy
though.
do up there?
Toques are cool.
Eh.
Hey, what's the guy with the turban doing up there? Well, he should be driving a cab.
Ooh, spicy take.
That was about as good as the one in...
You know what I need? A fez.
I hear the fezzes are cool.
I know where you can get some.
I should get a fez, and then I'll wear a fez, because fezzes are cool.
Check out the website Fezorama.
Here's the question, though. Are you going to wear your fez while you play fez?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a weird video game.
Oh.
And we'll be doing a playthrough with a guest spot by Wilmer Valderrama.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle platformer, but the shtick is that you're on some sort of like tower or something, and you can rotate it around. Because the perspective will mess with your platforming in various ways. I haven't played it, but I heard it's gets kind of confusing.
There's no way. I don't know if I stumble over my words or anybody got that reference I made.
Breathing in here?
I did not.
I said a special guest
hang on,
appearance by
hang on, guys. Hang on.
What the hell?
Actually, come to think of it, I should probably double check with you guys. Are you guys getting audio out of the screen share?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So I realize that sometimes when I'm doing screen share or PS Now stuff, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, that's a big one.
Uh-oh.
Where the hell did this big guy come from?
It's Godzilla!
Oh, look, he's got glowing weak points that open up sometimes.
Pity points.
Yes.
Snows, yours don't glow like that. That's weird.
She also doesn't keep them in an exoskeleton that have teeth, so...
You don't know that.
You know what? You're right. I don't know that.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Can I have one?
It's expensive to feed, though. It eats a lot. I assume.
You have to have an extra big aquarium.
I will feed it all. I will feed it all of my enemies.
And you gotta make sure it's a big guy too. Like, not only is it gonna be a large aquarium, but it has to be built out of twice tough glass.
You imagine the amount of wood chips you gotta put down.
Oh yeah. You think twice tough glass would do it, Kai?
I would honestly. I'd probably use transparent aluminum.
I like some of the names they have for stuff like that in Name of the Wind, though.
It's true. It's true.
Twice tough glass is a good one. Oh, I just ruptured your titty.
Ow.
Rude.
All I could think it was the line from Austin Powers 3. Run, it's Godzilla! Actually, due to copyright constraints, it's not Godzilla, but an incredible facsimile. Still, we should run as if it was Godzilla! Even though it's not.
all good points. Oh, you just want Mardi Gras beads, don't you?
Yeah, I've had Mardi Gras beads before, and they just don't work as advertised.
No?
No. I've never once had beads get me titties.
Well, that's why you had to make your own.
Oh, see, you're doing it. It's the other way. It's the titties that get the beads.
Right.
Not the other way around.
I think Blast is missing the point.
You can't just shake the beads to get the titties. It's the other way around.
Right, but even with
believe me, I've tried.
Even with my my neck weighed down to the ground because I had so many beads, I didn't get no titties.
Oh, I see. I see now where you were going with that.
Looked like Mr. T out there, got no titties.
I see now where you were going with that.
Also, I see we've discovered what the T does not stand for.
Well, hey, I pity the fool as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny is how Saturday Night Live made a great sketch out of an actual product, and just by the name alone made a great sketch out of it. It was an advertisement for Mr. and Mrs. T's drink mixers. This is an actual product. And They actually had Mr. T, and I forget who was playing Mrs. T, but she was done up to look like a female version of Mr. T.
Was she also pitying fools?
Kinda.
Yeah.
I'll kill you.
I have to catch up to the fight. The fight moved on without me. What? Well, that is a lot of things. Which way are you going to turn? This way? Alright. Show me your glowy bits. I'll give you some beads.
Oh, you're gonna wish you never had. Where the hell you are?
Where the hell did this thing even come from? They're growing big out in the swamps and the bayou.
This is what happens when you feed gremlins after midnight.
Yep. Pretty much.
Oh, what's the matter, big man? You done?
The stinking gas, the howling, it was nothing compared to the filth inside. Bertrand, I alone saw his true face. Oh, that guy can run all he wants, it doesn't matter. I know his secret. And I am coming for him.
I saw how small his pee-pee was.
Ah.
Oh dear.
Man, that guy got ripped off, you know? He gets
Yeah.
superpowers and all it is to turn into a big gross monster.
Hey, man. With Bertrand over in Floodtown, I'm guessing you want to head on over. I'll get the Transformers ready for you.
Hello, Ariana. Yep, we're on number 2. Hold on, my controller's gonna sleep again. Wish I could just push the button in the middle of it to turn it, wake it back up, but it doesn't work. Alright, we've reclaimed almost all of this territory, and it looks like there's maybe 3 or 4 more 5 more side missions we're going to get here, but they haven't shown back up yet. So we're moving on to the new part of town.
Hey! Heard you're fixing to bring the power back on in Floodtown.
Look, I know you need help out there, but I'm after Bertrand.
Bertrand.
2 birds with 1 bullet, huh? Oh, I like the way today's shaping up.
Forget about Bertrand. We just want Bertrand. Boom!
Like
Where
we're
we're
getting 2
taking
birds
this.
stoned in 1 bush.
Ooh. Who's Bush?
Getting 2 birds stoned with 1 bush.
Yes.
Bush is not a people.
No, but people have bushes. At least if they haven't shaved.
This is a different kind of bush.
Oh.
Getting 2 birds stoned with 1 bush. Talking about getting them high.
Mm-hmm.
So you need a special kind of bush for that. It's generally sticky.
Sticky icky.
You see, I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to, too.
Alright, Mitch Hedberg.
Homes, our past, our loved ones. I lost my wife. Somehow that flood didn't stop us from helping our neighbors. Somehow it brought out the best in us.
It's the flood. Then Bertrand's militia. Now these ice
Bertrand.
freaks. Oh, it's about time these people caught a break.
The way he says it, all I could hear was Bert's trans militia. Like, I don't know who Bert is, but I'm interested. I'm listening.
His troops sound fabulous.
Sign me the fuck up, yo.
Great. What are these guys doing here?
Word in the militia is that those ice guys used to be mercenaries. Came here all the way from South Africa. Ever since you busted them out of that underground lab, they've been acting crazy. Attacking everyone they come across in Bloodtown.
Those are the guys we heard about when we talked to the dead bird. That's why. Although I still don't know why Bertrand's being paid for them. You'd think he would. I guess he was importing them. And the First Sons were paying him for it. Cole, what are you doing? Alright, roast him in the water. Hey. And this makes for interesting terrain. Especially when you're made of electricity. God damn it, Cole. Alright. Have some granados! Man, this guy can really sidestep fast. Scuttling around like a freaking crab. Oh, but now you're in the water, sucker. I did not tell you to jump on that, you weirdo.
He's a tree! I don't know.
Perfect.
Okay.
This guy just flew out of the side of nowhere and just flopped right in front of me. Oh, there goes another one. A lot of people doing the flopping here today.
Get down, go away, shoo.
Mm-hmm.
How's it feel being this wrong, Colby?
Hey, Nick. About 12.
Everybody screws up sometimes. The bigger the man, the lower he may fall. Maybe it's a one-time thing. Or maybe you just a fool.
I've been called worse.
Not yet. Just don't screw up again, alright?
Alright, define screw up. What the hell are you even on about? I guess screw up means don't do what I say. She's got a high opinion of herself. If you disagree with me, that means you wrong. Oops. Shard me, baby. There we go. Like these rooftop bridges. Yeah. Okay, that's not what I meant to do, but I got the shard, so I'll take it.
That'll work.
I meant to land on the telephone pole, but hey. Whatever, I didn't land in the water, and that's really the important thing here.
Shoosh. Whoosh. Whoop.
That was close. Wow. And this way. Ah! Why did you not grab the wire, you lunatic? Oh well.
Whoosh. No.
All the fun sound effects. Oh, there's one over there. How did this train car get here exactly? So where's this? Oh, that's the one I just picked up. It just hadn't faded off the thing yet. Okay. Excuse me. Just want this shard. Don't want to fight yet. Not until I have my infinite ammo recharge available to me. Oh, there it is. Scooping up all the goodies. This Shard Core. Got a trophy called Shard Core. They know me so well.
Shard. Let us cover each other.
I need to get closer. Hey, Burnswell. How's it going? Well, as far as me getting hurt by the water, it's the water draining my electricity. You can't electrocute Cole, because that actually would just heal him. What the hell's going on with you? He's very confused.
Yeah. Oof.
Well, they're glitching out.
Uh-oh.
Getting stuck in place on their own little ice spire for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Okay, cover.
But here's a
I can't
hit.
drain anything to heal myself.
Oh no.
Okay. Here's a what?
Headline. Jared Leto says he doesn't think movie theaters would still exist without films.
Yeah, duh.
See why you make the big bucks there, Jared.
They could have shortened that title to Jared Leto Doesn't Think.
Yeah.
But we already knew that.
That's a sentence.
Next week, we'll discuss how we wouldn't have car dealerships without cars.
How water is wet and the Pope is indeed Catholic.
Unfortunately.
He'd be so much cooler if he weren't.
Right?
Hey, no one's
I don't know,
perfect.
the last, this recent Pope is pretty damn cool, even being Catholic.
Yeah, but he'd be way cooler if he weren't.
Although I don't know if Snow did it on purpose or if that was an accidental joke, but nobody's being perfect in relation as a reference to the Pope is hilarious. Because he's supposed to be infallible, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, at least according to the Catholic Church, if you ask him, he'll tell you that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
Oh, yeah.
He stated several times. It's like that's above my pay grade. I am just a man, which has pissed the rest of the church right the fuck off.
Yeah.
Man, he's a terrible Pope. That's why I like him.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say John Paul toward the end of the second toward the end of his life was pretty damn cool. You know, it's like going on. He bless anything and everything. You want your golf club blessed? There you go, buddy. Peace out. I'm the Pope. I can do it.
Get a hole in one for the Lord.
He's never wrong, but he has people who clarify all the wrong stuff he said. Yeah, that's what the Catholic Church has been doing ever since he got in too.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, he said this, but that's not what he meant.
Yeah.
Literally, the entirety of the Catholic Church going around cleaning up after him because he's like,
and he's like, bitch, you heard what I said.
He's giggling around the corner after saying something that he shouldn't have.
I can't remember some webcomic I was reading, and somebody was asking. I started off asking this priest one question, and then sidetracked and said, "Is it true that priests can still smite demons with their holy great swords?" And he says, "Alas, since Vatican II, priests are no longer allowed to equip edged weapons. Nuns can still use halberds, though."
Well, darn, there goes Weekend's
Vatican the
plans.
sequel.
Yeah, but I love what he said. He said nuns can still use halberds, though.
Oh dear.
I would like to see that.
I think that's almost the equivalent of like, was it Shinto temple priestesses? I think they can use naginata.
I love the image of a nun in Europe where having your own private protective weapon of any kind is really hard to get, especially a halberd because they're so long.
Yeah.
Having say, "What are you doing with that halberd?" and just a little sidelong glance and a half smile. None of your business.
Hey, yo.
Oh my gosh, man.
Also, I also absolutely love the idea of a pope that plays D&D. I don't know if he actually does, but saying stuff like that, he might.
I mean, he used to drive a Harley.
Yeah.
He sold his Harley for
after
charity.
she broke up with the Joker?
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen the extra scene? Have you seen the one they added in scenes from Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Nope. I haven't seen anything about Justice League.
The exchange between Batman and the Joker was wonderful.
Was it? I heard there was one.
Alluding to something that happened to Lois Lane, this is in a future.
How wonderful could it be with Leto, though?
It's not so much Leto, but Affleck's retort to him about something that had happened to Harley Quinn. Mm-hmm. Apparently, she had died in this alternate future, and as she bled out my arm, she begged me that when I kill you, and I will fucking kill you, I was to do it slow.
That doesn't sound like something either one of them would say.
Well, this is like a future some possible future where everything's just gone completely wrong. So Batman's like on the edge there. So.
Oh, that was Batman saying that. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was supposed to be the Joker.
No, he's saying it to the Joker. So basically, Harley, as she was dying, extracted a promise that Batman was to kill the Joker slowly.
That, I believe, would be a request that Harley would make.
Yeah.
This place is on. Stay out.
Poof, poof.
Man, there are a lot of motherfuckers in this area.
Stay calm. I am calm. Oh.
Well, this part from Animal House where the guy's all is well, stay calm. All is well, and finally, all is well. What was that British series, Dad's Army? The character Walker would always, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic.
Oh dear.
That was a lot of mans. Whew.
I guess you must have met our new landlords out here.
Got spicy.
Used to be the militia-controlled flood town. Now these ice goons have taken over.
Anybody fight over here?
I'd rather have the militia back.
They've been tearing Floodtown apart since they got here. Looking for something.
Bird's Trans Militia sounds pretty cool. I don't see wanting them back.
Ice Goons, they have not yet learned how to collaborate and listen.
I'm known to get along pretty well with the trans, so, you know, that's a better militia than these guys. Alright, where are we going next? What the fuck? Over here, okay.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
It's the phone. Teleport. Horse pinker.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Just passing through. I'll get these shards later when I've got actual electricity supply. I don't want to mess around while I'm on limited ammo.
No.
Yes, I can see that.
Oh, heck.
Get out of here. Oh boy. Alright, how many of you guys... Don't get on that. I can't whoosh from on top of that. Is that out of range? Oh well. I don't actually have to fight with any of you on this one. Boom! That one was easy. Lost my ionic charges though, but... yeah. I'll get him back soon enough, I'm sure.
Hey, man. You heard about this med station LaRoche put together? Word on the street is he found a cure for the plague. I'm heading over. Figure I'll help out. You should join us.
Cure for the plague discovered by some bumpkin. Alright. Well, I mean, not him himself, I'm sure, but he probably just means people working for him. Oh, ionic charge. Gimme. Alright, now I'll grab these. Yeah, that Bertrand guy certainly got ripped off. Cole gets super awesome throwing lightning around powers. Bertrand tries to get a new power, he just turns into a freakish beast. Of course, that just reflects his heart, really, so... he was a monster inside all along, really. Now he can just be a monster on the outside, too.
So what you're saying is our main dude has an electric personality.
Basically. He's certainly been shocking everybody.
I'm slightly sorry for that.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, Kai, when you finally get Elden Ring, are you gonna make a battle nun? Because there are holy powers and halberds.
It's true. I don't know. I still don't know.
Those are holy hand grenades.
Kind of, yeah. You can make pots that you throw at people and they blow up with holy damage. So yes, essentially. Leave me alone. There's the shard. There it is. Alright, there's a story mission in here, but we don't have a lot of time left, so I wanted to see if I can side quest a little bit. Are there any side quests out here yet? There's 2. Alright, let's do whatever this is. I think I got most of the shards out here, but maybe not all. Keep an eye out. Dodge some water. Whee! Whoop! I stopped wee too soon. I prematurely aborted my weeing.
No.
Oh, phrasing. Never mind. Excuse me, guys. I don't know why there's such a well-dressed person out in the flooded area, but... Oh, maybe you're a technician.
Good job, McGrath.
Okay.
Won't happen again.
Ice Mom approves. Also, it certainly makes it even more ironic that Bertrand's going around calling people freaks, isn't it? He's the biggest freak of them all now. I wonder why he went on a rampage in the city, though. Did he lose control, or is he just more psycho than ever? Whee! I didn't see this mission on the map before.
Cole, I've just made contact with one of the members of the ICE gang, and it looks like he wants to defect and join us. Meet him on the rooftop nearby.
We already got a nice person, though. You gotta pick a new power. Need my electricity. Well, that's not full, but it's something. Hi. What's going
Don't
on?
worry. I'm not like the others. I was coerced into becoming a leopard. The rest of them are inhuman brutes. I will help you stop them. There is a secret cache of blast shards close by. Come, I will show you.
You're gonna get this one. What? Ow, why am I falling so badly? Ugh. My hover doesn't drop me down like a stone that quickly. Ah! Cole, what's wrong with you? You're usually so grabby, but not when I want you to be, apparently. He's like, no, I think I'll just fall in the water instead. Yeah. Not terribly surprised.
Nope.
Of course, there's going to be an ambush along the way.
Of course.
I was expecting it to be ice soldiers, though.
Ah.
Like, maybe he wasn't expecting this ambush. It'd be nice if I could freeze some platforms on the water. It would be. But I don't have that much control over the ice side of stuff yet. I guess.
Those men guard the stash. I will join the fight, but I'm more useful if my identity remains secret. I will contact you again.
Yeah, so secret. We've just been running around through town openly together. I'm sure they won't notice. Ah! Son of a... Oh great, no, just kill me instantly. That's great. glad it reloads so fast, because that shit would be real annoying otherwise. I don't have any tornadoes. Oh, bitch. This is nasty. And here's your shields. See, it's weirdly consistent. Sometimes the rockets kill me immediately. Sometimes they don't even put me in the gray zone yet. Wish this game would make up its mind. Stay down. But the beatings will continue until morale improves. Stick it to the man. I need to get a bunch of those for Bolt Stream, huh? Okay. I don't know if I want Bolt Stream or not, but I wouldn't mind unlocking it and having the choice. So let me take a look at it. Bolt Stream. Oh, I can just hold it for auto fire. Fuck yeah, I want that. They probably do less damage per hit than what I've got now, but I can just hold it down. Hell yeah. Take cover, guy. I think I took him down too. Oh well. Mugging stopped because you killed the guy. Whoops. I guess that stops the mugging, technically. Right? Cool, good talk, guys. Ah, yeah, I needed that. Get off that. Alright. Yeah. Corpse still has its wallet. Good job. Yep. The money is safe. Oh, hold on. There's a shark back there. Gimme. Cole, what are you doing? Cole? Calm down. Actually, come to think of it, another thing that has been rather amusing about Far Cry 6 so far is the Amigos system. You guys remember how Far Cry always had like the companions that could come with you?
Yeah.
Help you fight? So of course, theming it to being of Spanish origin in this one. They call it Amigos, but they seem to be all different animals in this one. Like it's all animal companions.
Not to be confused with the electric wheelchairs from Walmart.
Oh gosh.
That's a different kind of system.
I don't like those things.
Anyway, continue, Grant. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they seem to all be different kinds of animals. Apparently one of them is a rooster, and I'm looking forward to seeing what that's going to be like. But when you start, you get out pretty much at the start of the game. His name is Guapo, and he's an alligator.
Alright.
And he just eats people up.
A handsome alligator.
The rooster is pretty badass, I have to admit.
think that's what guapo means.
Yes.
What? Means what?
Handsome.
Ah, okay.
Yep. It actually does.
That's actually funnier then.
Yeah. There was a
Hey,
thing.
I actually remembered something from high school. Woo!
There was a. If you've ever watched any of Count Dankula's Mad Lads series or any of his videos, he did a story about this huge crocodile in Africa, and it was responsible for eating all kind of cattle, goats, people. It was apparently this massive
The
crocodile.
militia took out another substation. Our electrician friend has things all ready for you. Come on, man, let's get you charged up.
And they gave it the name of Gustav. I like that name. That's the name.
Sounds a good name.
Gustav.
I don't know if it means anything or not, but it's a good name.
That's almost as good as the tale I've told you many times. The guy told about Mojo.
Yeah. Mojo's good.
Also, Birdswell says there's a rocket puppy. That sounds kind of amazing.
Mojo, yeah. It's him telling that story about that, and I said, that is the single most from Louisiana story I think I've ever heard.
Yeah.
This is fun.
The fact that the guy is not put out at all by there being an alligator in the back porch of his house, but that he can go around and tell, get, and the thing just, thing it leaves.
I mean, the man said get. What else is he supposed to do?
But the thing instead of turning around and eating them, it's just like, oh, pardon me, didn't know.
Oh, my bad.
I was talking to, I had one coworker. I've seen her. I never really got a chance to talk with her till today, and she basically compared me to her husband on the basis of food. I'm always cooking something, and one time he asked her, "Did you want anything?" No, I don't need anything. You sure? No. And he starts cooking them, and she can smell. He's got like peppers and onions and celery cooking in there. I told you I didn't want anything to eat. I'm not making it for you. Well, you have now, since you put that in.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of translations, I didn't see all the rest of the ones, but I remember the one that looked like it's probably a rucha was called chicharron. Anybody knows if that means anything?
That's like pork rinds.
I think so, something like that.
Yeah,
well, that's ironic.
So. Rooster named Pop Rain. Fuck. My brain is just. I'm just gonna shut up now.
It's okay, hon.
I gotta see what else is in there.
I had to make the joke about this. I was reminded me just out of nowhere, but I was had added to my army and playing Warhammer Fantasy. They had harpies you could add to the army there, and somebody said like, "Oh, he's got harpies," and I retorted, "Nah, it's just a cold sore."
Is that from the Beastmen?
I believe so, yeah. Chaos Army, yeah. But you could put harpies
Chaos
in
Beasts,
there.
yeah.
I'll tell you, it was really good. I had at that time, another one I was playing, a vampire army.
Mm-hmm.
And, as you know, you can add, part of your army can use, add swarms to it. And I remember there was these box sets, and it had like a stand of each of, I think it was rats, spiders, bats, and then one of like snotlings. And since I didn't
one
play,
of these things doesn't belong here.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the orcs, isn't it? Snotlings?
Right. So the other guy, I knew a guy who played Orc Army, so I just gave him Snotlings, and the rest fit in perfectly with the vampire armies.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a couple more enemies so I can finish off my unlocking for Bolt Stream.
Yep.
Before we call it a night here.
Yep.
Might as well grab some shards while I'm looking for enemies. Oh, here's some. Whoa. Calm down, sir.
This was funny as hell when I was putting together and painting a dark elk.
That guy had a bit. No, I'm not trying to stop him. Just like that guy had a huge ice column there.
Had a dark Eldar army.
I put that right on his dick.
Sorry. This was in their first time the Dark Eldar came out. I think it was about like 5th or 6th edition. And I remember they had one character that they don't have anymore, and had the greatest name, was Cruella the Vile.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
I mean, not super original, but it makes the point.
Yeah. And they brought back all the other characters since then, but not her. I think the way she was dressed was just a little bit too on the nose with the whole. Let's face it. For the most part, for the longest time, the Dark Eldar had almost kind of like a S&M,
almost
kind of BDSM look about them, but
yeah.
Cruella's look just hit it right on the head. Like, a little too on the nose, a little too, like, no sense of pretense.
You said it was the Vile? What was her name?
Cruella the Vile.
That must be a translation of DeVille.
Or just a spoof on that, but yeah.
Yeah, it must be. But like, it's like basically like they took DeVille and just changed the letters around.
Right. And I think this Cruella started with a K instead of a C.
Totally different. OC, do not steal.
And
totally different.
Began it with a K and added a GH at the end. Cruella.
Ah, there you go. Totally different.
Yep, totally.